Welcome everyone to Annapolis, Maryland, home of the Navy midshipmen. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the UL Monroe Warhawks, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Navy midshipmen. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. And the Warhawks will put total leather to crank us up. He'll bring it out. It's Smith. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The midshipman offense is on the field to start this game. There's a receiver who's going to draw some attention, Jesse, but really, he's just part of this whole offensive puzzle.
He hasn't been the most consistent guy when it comes to catching the ball for this offense this year, but he has had some big moments. He has had some big games as well. And, David, you know, from a roster standpoint, they're generally not going to overmatch or overwhelm anybody from the receiver spot, but this is a dude that can get it done.
I think that's the biggest point that you made. It's a guy that has the potential to make big plays. And if you're pointing to a guy, he is the one. Talking to coaches, like, they've seen flashes in big moments. They need to see it consistently, and it starts today.
Fires to the wideout. Complete to the right. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on third down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw, it's Hebert. Makes the catch and steps out of bounds, but short of the 1st down mark. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. The give to the big fullback. Got the 1st down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Navy is clicking on all cylinders right now. Motion from the back. Now on the option. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Well, based on that, we can hope to see a little more offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter as we get ready to get things started. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Sends it back in motion. Gonna sling it on 2nd down. Shoots it to the left. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
This offense has it with really good field position. Here's the handoff. Got the 1st down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Warhawks are in the hurry-up.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got...
There he goes. Touchdown, Warhawks. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They get set for the point after as we have the 1st score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. They wasted no time on that drive. 2 plays, touchdown just like that. The returner will field it and bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And here comes the Navy offense. They're looking for something, looking for anything to try to put some kind of score on the board, down 7-0. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. Now on first down from the 30. To the ground, he's got it again. Makes it past the marker.
That's an awesome-looking carry. And you know when you're playing Navy, you better get ready to try to stop the run. Whether it's option, whether it's conventional, you better practice being in your gap, everybody being sound, and getting your eyes on the football. There are 3 certainties in life, guys. You're going to die, you're going to pay your taxes, and Navy is going to tote the rock.
We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. He'll toss it. And they'll ride him down, but not before he picked up the first down. And how about the timing on that pitch? On the option, he'll keep it himself.
When you play the option and you play this responsibility football, sometimes your eyes can get lost. They didn't on that play. Nice job honing in, getting in there quickly, getting the quarterback to the ground.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Navy needs to come up with a big play on 3rd and long. The give to the back. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. They'll send the back in motion. From the red zone, looking for a space. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
How about this defense coming out aggressive on first down? They're in the red zone. They're like, no, we're going to take the fight to you. Now setting up a 2nd down and long and putting them in a great position to be successful.
Navy will try to fight its way out of this hole here on 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Hebert. He's got him in the flat. And that defensive penetration gave him no chance, and he is ridden out of bounds. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. He slides that just inside the right upright. That'll bring him to within 4.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Breaks the tackle. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you have been calling a great broadcast today from there in Annapolis. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys on the hallowed grounds of the U.S. Naval Academy.
Navy will kick it deep to get the second half underway. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Guys, we'll see what this Warhawk offense can get done this time. starts a drive trying to go up top. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
It's so nice to see defenders squeeze that pigskin. A lot of times, in great position, you see them there to make the play, but there's a reason they play defense. Not this time. Great job securing the interception.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. To the air. It's Hebert. Gets the toe down, but didn't go forward at all. So now it's second and long.
Brings up second down.
The play action fake. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
How do you not get excited and out of your seat when you see the big boys making the little boys play? Listen, I know you DBs can do all that running around stuff and catch the football. I can too. I just do it in a sexier, bigger body. Yes, please.
Monroe has it back on the offense, ready to go to work. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rrhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
They're down to the 32-yard line on 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. Grab behind the line. It's Cunningham. Turning it on! How many guys are left grabbing for air as he gets it to the 26-yard line?
And the 26-yard line. Second down coming up.
They'll run play action. He's got his man. He stopped quickly, but not before he has enough for the first down. And the Warhawks come to the line with a new set of downs. Gonna look downfield again. Quickly complete. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Tempo and overdrive. To the ground with the back. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. The Warhawks headed quickly to the line. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Under fire. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And listen, on 3rd and 1, I'm bringing so many bodies near the line of scrimmage thinking you're going to run the football. But guess what? Now when I got all those bodies near the line of scrimmage, they're already there. I'm blitzing. I'm bringing pressure. I'm getting you on the ground.
And they'll send out the field goal unit. The holder will spot it about 35 yards out. Right down the boulevard. It's good. The lead now 7 here in the 3rd quarter. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 clash today. Florida is being humbled today. There's just no other way to say it. A complete and thorough thumping in Gainesville. They're trailing by 15 to Alabama. Implications galore inside the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big should happen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. To throw, it's Hebert. Grabbed in the middle, it's Courtney. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. We've reached the end of the period, and it's Louisiana Monroe out front. And we've reached the end of the 3rd, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. Bully ball on 3rd and short. They make the stop, but not before he picks up a first down for Navy. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Back open in the middle. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down.
Brings up second down.
Wants to go up top. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete. The midshipman looking for a chunk play on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. And they'll bring him down for the sack.
These are the plays as a defense that mean so much for so many reasons. Getting in the backfield, obviously getting the sack, so putting him a little bit behind the sticks, but also hitting that quarterback, making him think. That goes a long way in disrupting the quarterback's rhythm.
Down a possession here in the fourth, and they'll need to convert on this fourth down. We've reached a 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. He's got it, and more than enough for a first down. They'll mark him down right there, but it is a big play, and they'll move the chains. Dropping back, it's Hebert. Setting up the screen. And wisely gets out of bounds to stop the clock. They've got the first down, now in plus territory and a chance to save themselves.
First down, Navy.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Gets it to the back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Clock is still running and they have to get everybody lined up. To the air on second down. Flips it out in the flat. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. Unloads to the wideout. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a fourth down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. It's caught downfield. The offense gets a quick timeout at this point. Every second is precious. Most important part of a clutch drive. Piece together some first downs. Get in position. And here they are on 1st and 10. Looking left. He makes a grab. And he won't be able to get in as the defense gets him down at the 1. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. They'll try to get it in with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. And he's got it. He's got it for a touchdown, and here in the final minute, they're a single point behind.
What a massive play by this offense. Man, you needed it. Great execution. Now kick the extra point, tie this football game up late, or do you go for 2? Do you go for the win? Do you try to take the lead? That is a you decision.
They just need the extra point to deadlock this game. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the fourth. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. He leaves it with his back. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. 4 quarters, not enough to settle this one. We're headed to overtime.
And these teams have played so well, back and forth, evenly contested game. How about a little free football, Jesse?
Yeah, I love this, David. Free football and finding out which of these two teams is the most mature, who can settle down now with the game on the line and make the big play.
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possessions starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, and the second overtime and two-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational-type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
First play of the first possession of OT. Give to the fullback. Breaks into the open. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down. Here comes first and goal as they try to strike here in overtime. Sticks it in his belly. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's second and goal. On the option. The pitch. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that. No gain on the play. Field is condensed. Not a lot of room to work with here on third and goal. Touchdown, Navy! And they're on top here in overtime.
And that's why this running back is so dangerous. It's not just handing him off the football, but he's a weapon in the passing game. You see his ability to catch it, turn upfield, make people miss, and find the end zone.
The all-important extra point would push this lead to 7. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Now on first down, they need to answer with a touchdown. They'll start this drive with a pass. Throws to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Cunningham. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. Bringing the heat. And the heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Quarterback just has to know in that situation, goal to go. If no one's open, you're throwing it away. It's a touchdown or it's nothing. That ball needs to go into the stands.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. Had to throw it before he wanted. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. 4-down territory in overtime, and they need to pick up a third and long here. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Oh, and they pick it off. What a huge defensive play in overtime. My pulse rate is still through the roof on this game. I would have called that one for free. Wait, I don't want to get carried away there, but it was a really fun game and a great win.
It really was. I know we're all up here, we're bouncing around, we're excited after having seen what we just saw. What a great win for this team to go out and do it in overtime. That's the type of game that fans are going to be talking about for a long time, David.
Free. Yeah, right. If you know Reese Davis, that is not happening, but we got a free game that was awesome, back and forth, nip and tuck, and bonus time. You got some free overtime play in that one.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.